Welcome. The topic of today's session is how to spot employment scams. Are you looking for a new job? If you are, you may be using the internet or your local newspaper to find job listings. Although the internet and local newspapers are a great way to find up to date job listings, you also need to be on the lookout for scams. There is such a thing as an employment scam. The good news is that many employment scams are easy to spot, especially when you know what to look for. When it comes to being on the lookout for employment scams, it is extremely important that you remember employment scams are not only found online. While these scams are more common online, many employment scams are making their way to local newspapers, possibly even your local newspaper. That is why you always need to be on the lookout for employment scams. You should never let your guard down. As for spotting an employment scam, which is also commonly referred to as a job listing scam, there are a number of points that you will want to be on the lookout for. Perhaps the biggest red flag is when you're required to put down a deposit to apply for a job or to get hired. If you are thinking that it is suspicious, you are right. Many people are so desperate for a job that they don't realize that they shouldn't have to pay to work. It should actually be the other way around. No matter what excuses you are given, like that your deposit would be used, process your application, or pay for your training materials, do not fall for it. Under no circumstances should you pay an employer to let you work for them. Another easy way that you can spot an employment scam is by examining the information given to you in a job listing. For instance, most legitimate business opportunities or job listings will be full of information. Whether the job listing is for a local job or work at home job, you should be able to get information on the type of job available, a little bit of background information on the company in question, qualifications needed, as well as information on how to go about applying for the job. Employment scams often provide as little information as possible. You will want to be on the lookout for job listings just that encourage you to act fast as only 5 more options available or something else along those lines. Never apply for a job without knowing exactly what you would be doing first. One of the reasons why you are advised against to apply for a job that you don't really know much about is because many job applications request your social security number. Your social security number in the wrong hands can result in a bad, costly situation. The requesting of a blank check for direct deposit is another red flag that you should be able to spot. If you are hired to work for a well known company, one that is either local or online, direct deposit is okay, but you should never sign up for direct deposit because you are required to do so, especially when you are trying a new work at home opportunity. The above mentioned red flags are red flags that you should always be on the lookout for and avoid. In all honesty, you may be able to search for and find legitimate job opportunities or examine a large number of job listings without every coming across an employment scam. But it is still best if you are prepared for it all. Great. This was an interesting topic to cover. How to spot employment scams. Thank you.